is ripping.
My tummy hurts.
Pretty good, right back.
Hey guys, good afternoon. It's Friday, February 18th. Market just closed about 30 minutes ago. I just want to go over some stuff with you guys. This mainly is for Tggi. All you guys, all you penny guys, I've had a ton of messages from the stupid little phone video I made yesterday on Twitter. Had like 1,000 views. So what I want to do is I want to go over this. This is my E-Trade Pro here. I use a bunch of different stuff. So I got 6 monitors here. There's watch list. There's other stuff. Here's scanners, other charts, scanners, positions. What I want to do is go over this with you guys and show you what I'm looking at on Tggi. So Tggi, if you go out on a monthly chart, on a daily chart for a 1 month, scroll out to 3 months here. We've been in a downtrend ever since November. I kept telling everybody if we break here, we're going to break out. Profile was pretty thin back here. I thought it was going to get a little push over that, and all that crazy news came out, and everybody bashing it and stuff, and it just sold off all the way down here to 005s, ripped right back up that same day, all the way back up at the penny and a half, and did again a few weeks ago, ripped all the way down to 007s, and ripped right back up here, over a penny, stayed over here, pulled back a little, bounced again, back and forth. Anyway, what I'm getting at is this downtrend here. Usually I don't use technical analysis on penny stocks because I've seen them run 2,000-3,000% a day. I've seen them lose 1,000% a day. So I really don't believe too much in technical analysis on penny stocks. But this did. If you're looking at it, it did bounce off the 200 here when we first started. I was in this thing 0017s, and again 003s. If you guys in the group been trading this all the way back here since July, August last year. So we loaded millions of shares of this thing. We've done quite well on it. But anyway, what I'm getting at is over to 200, came back, tested the 200 1, 2, 3 times, bounced off it. But you did break this trend. You are breaking out. I told everybody anything over 1.3. If we hold over 1.3, we're good to go. This time we did break out and closed over it, even though we closed on the low this day, which was Tuesday, I believe. We did close on the low, but we did break out above it and stayed above it. We did come through the 8, the 21, and the 50. Again, we are way over the 200. And volume profile, this purple bars are volume profile. How I read these is resistance and support and good areas of supply and demand. So this old start leg program, the way I trade, I run start leg programs. Start legs are wherever we started and failed, or where you gained momentum from an area that of old resistance or support. So when you're looking back here, this is old resistance. We broke out here, popped right back down under it. We tested 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times and failed here. So what we did, we came up yesterday and tested almost 2. I think it was 196 yesterday, 197, and tested and failed. So our next test is going to be this area, this 195 area, 197 area. I'd like to see it break over that, and once we break over that is where we tested before several times. So if we could break over that and hold, we're good to go. And profile gets thinner. So if you're looking at the profile, when you scroll out, anything over 0205, 0206 here would be considered good profile build out, and that'll hold a lot of support. The other thing is we don't have a lot of trapped longs. Our trapped longs are from 2 all the way up to 3, but this was a spike for 2 days. This was a spike here up to 27, 0267. These are spikes that not a lot of people are holding. Not a lot of people are holding up here. So the more we get up here, the more everything gets absorbed, and the more that the trapped longs are not here. Like if you look at, like, perfect example is like the IWM or something. You look at this is a long-term chart. I have this channel on here. You have a year of longs trapped here. So this profile, suggests we're going down, down, down. And I had this, this is the same thing. You come down, this is a start leg. You bounced off here. you failed here. So you came up, you tested here, and you failed here. So now we're failing again. If we get under this profile around 200, this thing's going down more. So there's no support on volume profile. Next stop will be like 170, 169, 170 area. I just look at it a different way than most people. You know, my way is not the right way. I'm not saying it is. All I'm saying is I think we break out more. Everybody's waiting on the 8K. I'm not going to get it too crazy into detail about all that stuff and all the filings that have been out. But what I want to tell you, main reason I did this video was for you guys, because what I want to show you is what I run during the day, which is scanners. Scanners are very important. So we run Benzinga News, shows you halts, resumes, all kinds of live news. You know, none of this is for penny stocks, but if you go here, this is filing.com. So if you go here and you look at reports, what you're looking at is all the reports that came through. Your 14Cs, your 10Qs, 10As, 10Ks, 8Ks. You get your S1s through here, your Form 4s. Form 4s are insider buying. You got to come in here and read this stuff. So what's nice about this, if you hover over this, like B2 Digital, you go B2 Digital, it shows you the float, which is 889,000 shares. Shows you outstanding shares. Shows you if it's Secretary of State active or not. You know, if the filing for the corporation is active or not. So this is active. So B2 Digital, SOS, and you can go in on any of those and highlight them. Look at SOS. Look at the profiles. AFOM's, you know, it's Trip 2s reinstated 8/12/2005. It is incorporated in Utah, stuff like that. So anytime you go on here, I have a watch list too. So on my watch list, any of these ones that I have on my watch list, if any of these get hit, like Tggi, then it'll highlight orange up in this top box. So if you're on here, you know what it is I guess basically I'm a momentum day trader, so I'm in and out pretty quick, and I catch a lot of the bottoms of these things. So what happens is I just happen to be a holder of Tggi. I'm holding about 15 pennies right now, but the thing is you don't want to, okay, HPL got news here, who knows what it did, right? We don't know what it did. You can sit here and read the report off here and it'll tell you everything. Okay, so you see this instantly, whereas if you're going on Twitter and you're scrolling through, you want to come here and scroll through stuff and look on Twitter, you have to scroll through, you know, hours of a feed to find something that might be a good stock for you to get in. But by the time you do that, you're too late. If you got to go to Secretary of State, something gets reinstated, it's going to usually bounce and take off. You know, somebody's have name changes, reinstatements. This one got a reinstatement, MOPN the other day. You know, some of these things run on this kind of stuff, or merger news. You know, and then custodianships. You got custodianships, George Sharp stuff. You got Alpha Ridge Capital here, Alpha Ridge, Thomas DiNuzio. You know, you got all these, you know, reinstatements on these guys catch these companies, these shells, and they get them and they clean them up, and then they sometimes they dilute them, but what they do, they clean them up and then either merge them into something else or sell them. So, you know, these kind of plays I'm always watching. TMXN, so it shows you reinstatement 7/24/21. It shows you status is active in Nevada, corporation's active in Nevada, float is only 214 million. So these are the kinds of things I watch, because this TMXN, Alpha Ridge is trying to get it. So once they get it, they have hearing times and everything, and you can view the case right here. So you can read all the court cases. So this is a really great informative tool that you need to use, versus chasing stuff that's already gone, that's getting a ton of action on Twitter because you're late to the party. You know, I run scanners all day. So here's my penny scanner. Here's my penny scanner here, and this is with scans. So this is with scans. It shows you I can filter out any block trade I want. I have these set at 5 million. So I'm at 5 million shares minimum. So here's BYOC 15 million, you know, FTXP 6 million, 6 million. These are live coming through here. When they come through, these are all taken off. This is for the day. This is for the whole day of Friday, you know, February 18th here. So this shows you out of the gate what's going, what's taking off. 10 million, 6 million, 10 million ECEZ. Some of these ones, MDCN, I'm not even trading this trip ones. If this thing's getting news or something, or they're changing share structure around and they get some crazy merger deal or something, then I'm trading it. But most of this, like INCT, trip twos, this isn't really moving for the day. So you gotta watch this stuff, see what's moving, and then you come over here, and then scans has the news too. I have this filtered out, filings and news. I have it filter out from trip ones to 20 cents. So all these are, S1. Yeah, and again, you can read any of these right off here. Form 4, if you click on here, this will open up and show you Form 4, insider buying, acquired and disposed of. A is acquired, okay? 881,000, 106,000, 13, 216. These are a little late, these filings are a little late, but that's not a lot of shares either. But this is a SEC notice of, beneficial ownership of CEOs or people in the company that are insider buying. So you want to be aware of that stuff. So again, you can read all of your custodianships, all the court cases in here. Register of actions is the actions, whatever, and you can filter all this out by price. If you go to price, all ranges, trip 0, trip ones all the way to 1. If I highlight these, I don't like, I put all ranges because I don't like just going from a penny to 5 cents or 0011 to 1. I put all ranges in here. Some of the other stuff I filter out a little more. My watch list, I have market overview. The news is coming across here. So your news, your SEC forms, your reports, all this stuff is coming across here during the day. And you can click on anything that comes up. So most of these right now coming in after hours, SEC forms. But you got to stay on top of this shit. You really got to stay on top of it. Here's news here. Here's live news coming through on penny stocks. Tells you the time too, 425. And like I said, you just highlight on here. Shows you the float, shows you the price, shows you everything. And then, so if I'm looking at like TGGI, if I want to look at TGGI right here, Trans Global, it'll give me the float. It'll give me if it's active or not. This is not updated active Florida. It's active Delaware right now. So 8.6 billion outstanding. Here's the float. We know from the insiders and from insider reports and filings that is not correct. So I mean the float is locked up. Basically, is what I'm saying. The outstanding shares, the OS is right, but the float is locked up right now. So we have that in some of these filings, how much of the float's locked up, who owns what. So just be aware of that. The other thing, like I said, the scans. If you're looking at here's my breakout scanner for scans on. I have this one filter out from $1 to $20. So this is all this stuff running all day, and then I have a filter on here for 50,000 or more on block trades. So this shows you what's moving. And like I said, necessarily these block trades don't necessarily mean buying. They could be selling. They could be selling. So you got to get in here and dig deep. But a lot of these things that are breaking out, a lot of these stocks that are moving, like BMW today, or BWV ripping today. UUU. Some of these things are moving pretty nice. And what is nice about this too, if you don't have a broker that's open and live, you can just click on here and it'll show you the stock. It'll show you the chart, show you the highs and lows, shows you time of sales, shows you the news. So it's already linked up. So anything you click on, like PWUP, 50,000, 99,000, 77,000. So you can click on here and see. I think this might have been an IPO or something today or something, because I don't see any data on it from the past. PLTR, 200,000 shares. PLTR fell on a 52-week low again today, so that could be people selling. AMC, 85,000. Had a little bounce here midday, or little bounce midday, not much. It was on a low pretty much most of the day. That looked like a daily chart. SALM, I always trade that one a lot too. Yeah, these aren't style. 1 day. Yeah, if I go to 1 day, this is not going to. Maybe because it's after hours. You got level 2 on here too. If you don't have a platform you're using that's open and live, you can just go off this platform if you're trading on your phone, you can have just this open and not have to go back and forth through your platform. This does link to other platforms though. It is integrated. TCMD, little pops today. You can see the alerts too. So this will show you, filter out the alerts, 62 alerts, TCMD, 470,000 shares, 481,000 shares. So this, you can change all these columns and everything. Really good platform if you're scalping small caps or pennies. You know, let's see. Here's your penny stock again. So this one here I have, and then I have this one here, which is, this one is a different filter, 005s to 20. Because what I like to see, most of them are low, so most of them trading low, 3 cents. This one's 15, but most of them are 10 cents or lower. But a lot of the runners in the morning are like 001, 005, 006, 008. So a lot of these are moving, especially when they get big volume coming in, like ICOA 0064, MDCE 0076. I like those numbers, usually over the trips into the 001 on up to the 006 or 8. Those are the ones usually really getting some momentum. Here's the ICOA, perfect example. 675,000 shares, 61. It goes 62, 64, 64.5. Let me see where else it went. 64. See if it went any higher. 64. ICOA 65. So you can watch and see how many alerts these things are getting, see if they keep breaking out. But again, just trying to show you guys a little bit of different tools that you can use. You know, not that this is the right way, it's just showing you a different way you can trade on this. I run this, I run our chat room on E-Trade Pro. So I'd run the high-low ticker. I love this high-low ticker. I run the NYSE tick. You know, we're trading Qs, we're trading Shop, we're trading Facebook, we're trading, you know, Apple, we're trading all the big names. Netflix today was out of the gate. Today, if you look at Netflix out of the gate, had a really nice move out of the gate here. Went 393 all the way to 403 here. Well, it was up, I think, with the gap and everything, it was up at $1.16 in the first 15 minutes of the day. So nice move on Lotto Fridays on the options. You know, we're trading options 391s. Let me look at the, here's the 390s right here. They went from 74 cents on up to $11. So this is a nice scalp, 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. You know, they're going, looks like 350 actually. Low was $1. Low was 74 cents. But these opened at 396, ran up to $11. So nice scalp there if you're trading these. And these are usually pretty liquid. Only 1,700 contracts here, but we trade everything. Run all the spiders. I'm watching all the spiders: XLY, V, U, P, K. You know, I, F, XLF Financials, XLE Energy, Home Builders, Communications, Consumer Staples, Retail, XRT. Watching gold and mining, silver, all that stuff. So watching all the energy stocks, all the bank stocks. So you know, we're hitting a number of stuff for people. So if you want to follow us, you know, just come in offthecharttrading.com, or you can hit us up on our Facebook group at Off the Chart Trading, all capital letters. Join our Facebook group if you want to reach out to us and catch up, and maybe come join the room next week or something, and see how we trade these things. I can show you and teach you my strategies and the style that I've developed over the years, which works really good, especially using these. The way I trade, it's a little unorthodox for some people, but I learned the Wyckoff method of trading, which is really good method. A lot of people don't understand it. I keep it very simple. As you can see, I use a momentum indicator. I don't use anything else other than volume profile, a couple moving averages here, but and the volume actually. These purple lines are volume profile. I can give you all my settings in here and show you how I trade this. So you're looking at a 5-minute side-by-side regular candle, Heikin-Ashi candle. So it's very, very useful to watch this like this, and you can catch a lot of really good moves. IWM, the SPY today, caught these bottoms here. You know, you're looking at this and seeing what what makes this go, why is it going, where is it going, when to get in, when to get out. So anyway, just reach out again, offthecharttrading.com, or hit us on our Facebook group, Off the Chart Trading. Tggi holders, congratulations, everybody's still holding and hold long. But the other thing I was going to say, I am a Tggi bull, definite bull. I took Humble to $1 million, and I lost about $550,000 on a split, a reverse split. So be careful, scale out, take profits when you can. Hold what you can. I did have 400,000 left on Humble, up in the 170, 180 range, and they announced that split. By the time it opened, I got shaved huge. So just be careful. If Tggi comes out and does a reverse split, I am gone in a heartbeat. Do not get stuck in a reverse split. All right, guys, have a good weekend. Peace out.